We're now under 2 weeks until Boardgamecon 2026, which means we've started to get some updates coming through from the vendors attending the con. So I thought I would share what I've been able to find, mostly through Instagram, and share it with everyone here so that you can be ready to get into Boardgamecon and pick up the games you want or head to the events that you're interested in. So that's what I want to do today. Let me share what I've been able to find.
We're bored in Korea, but never bored. Every game played, every victory scored. 모여라 for the win, lose, or glory. Let's tell those K-board game stories.
So let's start here with the organisers of Boardgamecon. So they've put up a post. There's a lot of information about how to get to the event, how to get in, sort of what they'll be running. I think the bit that's quite interesting is the information about the companies that will be vending at the con, and they've shared some information about discounts and different events and opportunities that they'll be running. If you're interested in who is going to be at Boardgamecon, you can check out my previous video where I talked about who's going to be there, the type of things that they'll be selling, and just sort of sharing what I was able to find about the companies. But here's some information about sort of what deals they'll be offering. So as you can see here, Board Boom, they're offering 35% off everything, which sounds pretty good. So might be worth trying to pick up a deal from them. Asmodee Korea, they've got some launch specials. They're also going to be doing some quantity-based extra discounts, as well as some flash deals. We've got Korea Board Games. They've got some new release launch discounts that they'll be offering. BoardM are going to be doing some new release discounts. Happy Baobab, they're going to be doing some tiered discounts. So I think it's if you get 1, 3, 5, or 7 items, it sounds like you can get an extra item. MTS Games, they'll be offering some sort of limited edition promos. Silver Gun Games, they've got some special items that are only available at the con, as well as some discounts. Hobby Game Mall, which I ran through, they'll be doing a lot of collectible card game stuff. They've got some new release discounts. Up&Up are offering a discount sale. Raccoon Punch are doing some on-site purchase discounts. Mandoo Games are doing a logo badge giveaway. Gameology, who are Plate, they've got some game sales. It sounds like they're offering some rare game sales. Container, so they'll have their containers that you'll be able to fill. They're running an event around that. Peacecraft, they've got some figures and t-shirts. And then Underdog Games are running an on-site only mystery game. I might touch a bit more on that when I get to their post. Devildice are offering discount and some lucky draws. Boardmarka Brothers, on-site rewards and discounts. And then Joan, they're offering some kind of hole-in-one. I'm not 100% sure what that means. It's something to do with a hole-in-one. Maybe it's an event, I'm not sure. Seowol will be doing an offline mystery game, as well as, it sounds like, a social network raffle. Chois are offering some on-site discounts, plus something to do with if you follow their social networks. Olin Studios, they're doing some spend tier discounts. So I assume if you spend a specific amount, you'll get a specific discount, and that will change depending on how much you're spending. Mimi World are doing a review event. Mystery Games, an on-site discount. And then Yellow Star Games, they're doing a purchase event and on-site discount. And Mazelling are doing a 5,000 trial cards plus a discount. So next up, I've got a post from Olin Studios where they are sharing what they'll be bringing to Boardgamecon. So they'll be offering hands-on demos as well as on-site special prices. So the games that they're looking at promoting are Agent Black, which I talked about in the previous video, Rotate, and Worry Gurry Race. So check those out, maybe have a little look to see if these are ones that you're interested in, or you can get along, I imagine, and try some of them out. And then they're also looking to promote Sushi Holic Deluxe, Suspect Connect, and Meeple Chess. That is Olin Studios. Next up, I got a couple of posts from Chois. So they've got this map confirming their location where they'll be. They've got they'll have a couple of games that will be playable at their booth. Okay, so they'll have Arithmetic, Evolution Food Chain, Hengang, Three Kingdoms, Folktale, It's a murder mystery game, and then a Hidden Curious Cloud collab. So, and if you playing earns special in-game banknotes. Yeah, so if you play some of the games, you can get 20,000 won worth of benefits. That is Chois and some of the offerings that they'll have at the con. Next up, we've got BoardM, and again, we've got a couple of posts. They're looking at having a pretty strong lineup. As you can see here, they've got a couple of these in a video, but if I go to this next one, they share a little bit more information about some of their games. Some of the ones I thought worth highlighting. This one here is Flowers. They got the re-implementation of PI that they released earlier this year. This one looks quite interesting. This one's called Style Master, and yeah, it kind of looks very interesting how you're laying these clothing silhouettes over some patterns. I'll be interested in what the gameplay is like for this, but it looks very cool. And then this has been quite a big release, I think globally, this sort of stacking game. I think the follow-up to Tinderbox in that line of those Tind games. But yeah, this one is one where you're stacking books. Keen to have a look at what that looks like in person. But yeah, they've got a fair few things that they will be sharing at the event. Next up, we got Devil Dice. And so a big focus of their con is this game here, the Dead by Daylight. Now, they're offering some interesting exclusives if you're interested in this game. One of the things that they've flagged in their posts is that they'll have the collector's edition there, which is the last last lot that they've got. The license is expired and it's limited. That they'll be selling them for, what are they selling them for? 149,000 won, and they're limited to 20 per day. So, I mean, if you're interested in that, you might need to get in nice and early. They've got some big box world premiere stuff that they're also releasing on site for pre-order at a pre-order pricing. What else have they got here? They'll have some store vouchers for if you spend specific amounts as well. So I think it's something like if you spend 50,000 won, then you get a mini Tantrix. If you spend 100,000 won, you get a play mat. If you spend 150,000 won, you get Medici. And if you spend 200,000 won at their booth, you get a copy of Copenhagen. And then there's some promo giveaways that they're offering as well. And then they are also, I don't know if this is just on their website, maybe they're offering some free shipping, or whether you can get it at the event if you spend over 50,000 won. And then they'll be running a Tantric speed challenge as well. Next up, we have Happy Baobab. Happy Baobab have a number of new releases that they'll be dropping. I know that they held an event recently where several people attended and were able to check out some of these games. So as you can see here, we've got the Hanyo Mini expansion that they'll be bringing along. That's probably what I'm most excited about and will definitely be picking up. It's one of my family's favorite games this year. This Da 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 game, it seems like it's very popular at the moment. I'm seeing a lot of posts about it and people really enjoying playing it. This also, I think, is getting a fair bit of attention, this top 10 TV. I'm not sure. I think it looks like you need a fair bit of crane to be able to play it, so it may be slightly outside of the realm of my ability. This one here, Play Jeju, looks really colourful and bright and interesting, so I'm interested in checking out what this one's all about. What do we got here? We've got Eraser, so another, looks like a party-style game for 4 to 6 players. And then this one here, Matchy Matchy, also looks like a very cute, I assume, a matching style game. So I'll be checking that out. I really like the art in that. So they've got a fair bit going on. They're running Jungo tournament. I'm not 100% sure what Jungo is, but yep, they're running a tournament for that as well. Next up is a very quick one. This is World in Play, who have the Rummikub license in Korea. They're running a Rummikub tournament. It sounds like they're splitting the tournament into elementary student bracket as well as a middle school bracket, and then there's sort of an open bracket. So it looks like there can be 64 players in each bracket, and entries 10,000 won. So if you're pretty good at Rummikub, it might be worth checking out and trying to sign up to one of those that's appropriate to you. Next up, we got Dice Tree Games. So they're looking to promote these 2 games. So the first one's Amber Heart, and then the second one is Carnival of Sins. I don't know a lot about them, but they look quite well produced. That, I mean, it's Dice Tree Games. That's what they do very well. So the news that we've got from Mandoo Games so far is just that they will be running a Cardia tournament that will run on the Saturday and from 2 to 3:50. It's first come, first served, 32 players, and people can apply online through a Google form, and there'll be a wait list. It's best of 3 per round, and then the prizes escalate. They will also have Compile at the event, at the con, which is a great 2-player strategy game. So they're coming in hard with 2-player head-to-head games. Cardia and Compile are 2 of my favorites, back and forth head-to-head 2-player games. So if you get a chance, check it out. It is obviously the Korean version, so if you don't know what's on the cards, it might be a bit tricky to play, but it is a fantastic game. MTS Games, what they're promoting currently is their Agent Avenue tournament that they will be running. So it's a spy game tournament that will have the finals on the Sunday. I don't know if that means that they've been running. Also, they've had online prelims via Board Game Arena, which were run. So you may have already missed your chance to join this one. But anyway, if you want to check out, see some of the best players of this game, you can have a look. Next up, I just wanted to flag this here. There's 2 posts from Meeple_Lab. If you're not following them and you're into the Korean board game scene, I think they're worth giving a follow on Instagram. They've done a great roundup across 2 posts about what they're excited about being at Boardgamecon. And so it's worth just having a look through and seeing if there's some of the things. So you can see some of the stuff that I've already flagged, but there's some additional information. So I think these look like fun games coming from Korea Board Games that I'm interested in checking out, particularly the prawn chip one looks fun. In particular, I wanted to highlight something that they've flagged here from Underdog Games. Underdog Games, it looks like, are running a sort of little mini international event. So where they're bringing some of the games from overseas to Korea to be looked at Boardgamecon. So this is their Japanese lineup that they're bringing across. They're also bringing some titles across from Thailand and then from Malaysia as well. And then, yeah, so I did mention that there's 2 posts. So they also have an additional post where they talk about some of these games. This Bland Cat was a very hot game at Tokyo Game Market when I was there. Just have a look, see if there's anything that interests you in this post. And yeah, give some love to Meeple Lab. Okay, so that's it for today's update. I am constantly trying to keep across everything. I'm hoping I can keep the updates coming, share any information I have. If you see anything that you think I should be flagging, please share it with me in the comments. Let me know. Shoot me a message. I'm super excited for the con coming up. Let me know what you're most excited about. I'm Ryan, the Aussie Joshi. We board in Korea, and we think you should too. Take care.
We're bored in Korea, but never bored. Every game played, every victory scored. 모여라 for the win, lose, or glory. Let's tell those K-board game stories.